Away in the Championship at 3 p.m. Hello everybody, welcome along. Off-tube studio-based commentary of this game in the Championship, and it's an important one. Two teams, well, Birmingham, they have redeemed themselves towards the end of this season. They look as if they're going to be safe. A couple more points would ease their passage into the Championship next year, but it's going to be nervous times for Derby County. They're currently teetering and struggling in the division. They're in 21st place, 4 points above Rotherham, but Rotherham got 2 games in hand on the Derby County side. And Wayne Rooney's team have lost 4 games on the bounce and trying to avoid a 5th straight defeat today. 5 games though without defeat for Birmingham, 3 wins, 2 draws in that period has seen them clamber to the brink of survival anyway. And important game though for Derby County. Wayne Rooney, he's made 4 changes today. Keller Roos comes back in goals. Craig Forsyth, Matthew Clark, George Edmondson back into the team, and Nathan Byrne across the back 4. Graham Shinney, Jason Knight at the base of their midfield. And then it's Lee Buchanan into the team. Tom Lawrence and Martin Waghorn back in as well. And then Kazim Richards up front. For Birmingham, it's Neil Etheridge in goal. It's Colin Roberts, Dean and Pedersen across the back line. Gardner and Sunic are the base of their midfield. Then 3 men into the team today: Lecco, McCree and Seddon behind Lukas Djukovic in attack. The teams are out there. They're about to kick off at the Pride Park Stadium. And bring you every kick as we go through this afternoon. Plenty of other games obviously around. It's a big day in the Football League with promotion and relegation up for grabs for many teams today. But we've got a big one today. Derby County desperately in need of points. We're underway then at Pride Park. And it is Birmingham City kicking left to right on the screen in front of me. Derby County get an early free kick just outside of their own penalty area. Birmingham City playing in green today, and Derby County in their customary white. Wayne Rooney pacing the touchline. It's been troublesome times for him of late. You look back at their last 4 games, they lost 3-0 away at Preston, 2-1 away at Blackburn, lost 1-0 at home to Norwich, and 3-1 away at Reading. Prior to that, a 2-0 defeat of Luton at home. That 4-match losing streak means it's a nervous relegation fight for Derby County to avoid dropping into the 3rd tier of English football for the first time in 30 years. Not something I want to try. Well, I want to try and extend that number. Ball's played in by Birmingham City to the edge of the deep. It's headed away by Derby County, picked up by Birmingham down the right-hand side. Waghorn tries to get the cross in, but it's charged down. And we throw into Birmingham on this near side. Birmingham City though, they've been in terrific form. That 1-1 draw at Forest in their last game. 98th minute equaliser for Forest from the penalty spot in that game. Otherwise it would have looked even more shiny for them as they come towards the end of this season. Roberts going to take the throw in, sends it long towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed down by a Derby County player. Not clear. It's an air shot really from the edge of the D there, and back in Derby possession in their defence. Goes all the way back to Keller Roos in goal. He comes back into the team today. David Marshall was the keeper for the last game under Rooney. His clearance though goes out of play off the head of a Derby County player. It'll be Mark Roberts to take the throw in. Harley Dean comes up from the back because Roberts has got the long throw on him. Birmingham City having the better of the early couple of minutes in this game. Roberts sends the throw all the way into the 6-yard box, headed away by Derby County, headed away again by them, then cleared downfield by Waghorn, but the referee, who today is Robert Jones, has seen an infringement inside the penalty area, and it'll be a free kick to Derby. These two sides met 125 times. Derby have won 49, Birmingham 40. The draw has appeared in 30 games between these two teams. And when they last met at the end of December, the last game of the 2020 year, It was a crushing victory in Birmingham for Derby County, 4-0. They won that day. Little did they know they were going to be involved in a relegation fight, probably after finishing the year so well. Ball played forward by Derby County. Waghorns after it. Just being tussled away. Good defending by Mark Roberts. Still with Derby County, though, in their first little foray forward of this game. Roddy McCree tries the through ball, but it's been picked up by a Birmingham player. Half cleared, and then half cleared again. It's a little bit of a messy middle field scrap at the moment, but Derby County picked the ball up and it's played out onto the left-hand side. The pass doesn't find Djukovic, who was hugging the left-hand touchline. It's gone out for a Birmingham throw-in on this near side. About a quarter of the pitch bathed in shadow from the stand on this near side. The rest of it's in bright sunshine. Wayne Rooney will be very conscious of the games elsewhere today as well. I'll try and keep you up to date on what's going on in other parts of the world, or in other parts of England rather, as we go through today, because that will be key for Derby too. Birmingham should have got enough points at the moment. It would take a major change of fortunes for the teams below them if they were to get sucked into the relegation fight again. That little run that they've had of that draw against Forest, preceded by a 1-0 win away at Rotherham, that was important. 2-0 home win against Stoke, 0-0 away at Brentford, which was a very good result. Birmingham then, prior to that, had beaten Swansea 1-0. Out of the last 7 games since Lee Bowyer has taken charge, they've taken 14 points, and he's seen them clear of the drop zone. Ball's picked up by Derby County, again played forward, but the referee again blows up for an infringement, so it's going to be another free kick. Bit stop-start so far this game, the first 5 minutes of it. Kazim Richards is just complaining that he feels a little bit hard done to there. Birmingham's defence rather has been their strong suit in recent weeks, as they've kept clean sheets on a number of occasions. That Forest goal in the penalty, the very last gasp penalty in that game, stopped it being 5 straight clean sheets, which would have been pretty impressive really for a team that was in the relegation fight, very much so before that run started. Ball's cleared away by Derby County. Kazim Richards is after it, but he's been judged to have just tugged on the shirt there of the defender by the assistant referee on the far side. Tom Lawrence, 2 goals in the last 4 games for him. Interesting stat as well about Lukas Djukovic today, who's leading the line for Birmingham City. Scored more career goals against Derby than any other side in English football. 8 goals in 15 games against the Rams. So he'll be hoping to extend that stat today. Derby County have the ball inside the Birmingham half. It's played out onto the left-hand side. Can't bring it down. And Derby trying to get something going down the left, but it's cleared away by Roberts again. He barks a few orders. His defensive colleagues. Waves his arms about. It's going to be a throw-in to Derby County on this near side. Yet to see a real chance in this game. 7 minutes gone. You're listening to off-tube studio-based commentary of this match in the Championship. Derby County 0, Birmingham City 0, as Birmingham take a throw-in on the halfway line. Try and get something moving down the right-hand side, but again, challenges coming in aplenty. And it's going to be another throw to Birmingham on this near side. Lee Bowyer has done a really good job since he's taken over the Blues. They've, as I say, taken 14 points from the 7 games that he's been in charge of. Got them playing good football, got them strong. Ball's in the penalty area of Derby County, but it's cleared away. Comes off the shins of an attacking Birmingham player and goes behind for a goal kick. He's trying to get involved there was Ivan Sunic. He's trying to narrow down the defender to stop him clearing the ball away. Took a bit of a hoof in the shins, I think, as well for his troubles. Concedes the goal kick and walks back to his position. Still goalless in this game. Bit scrappy so far, has to be said. A lot riding on this for Derby County, obviously. And they've got to throw in with Buchanan on this left-hand side. He wipes the ball on his shirt. Men drift into the penalty area as he's looking to dispatch the long throw, which would have landed on the edge of the 6-yard box. He's headed back into the penalty area by Derby County, not being cleared by Birmingham City. In the end, it drops nicely for Neil Etheridge, who comes out and claims it. Martin Waghorn, I think, was adjudged to have just done a bit of pushing in there as well, so it might be a free kick rather than out of the hands of Etheridge. Yet to see either side really put too much together in this game so far. Etheridge will take the resulting free kick, sends it down in his highlighter yellow kit today, like a highlighter pen. And the ball's a bit of head tennis down the right hand side of the Birmingham attack. Goes out for a throw in to Birmingham on this near side. Tom Lawrence getting involved there with the tackle. And men dispatched forward again for the long throw. Roberts is going to just inside the Derby half, but he's setting himself up here to send it right into the penalty area. In fact, he plays it back in the end into his defence to Max Collin. Goes forward again now down the right hand side, but overhit and out for a throw into Derby County on this. Birmingham City should be season's championship, but Derby County certainly are looking over their shoulders. They'll want at least a point, if not all three today, for Wayne Rooney's side. But at the moment, nothing doing at Pride Park. It's Derby 0, Birmingham City 0. Balls with Derby County inside their own half. Some strong tackling there from Birmingham City, but they're able to wriggle it clear. Comes out onto this left-hand side where Craig Forsyth tries to get it downfield, but it's been late challenged by Sunic. Referee blows up again. He's had the whistle in his mouth far too often in these early stages of this game. He's left the Derby player just on the floor there. It was Buchanan who was trying to get the ball away. Sunic was very late on it. And Buchanan's just getting a little bit of treatment now. He's back up on his hind legs, and we're back underway again. The ball's sent forward towards the edge of the Birmingham penalty area. Good play there by Derby County. Keep the ball together. Ball's played back in, headed away in the end by Gary Gardner. Goes all the way back into the Derby defence and back to Neil Etheridge. Kelly Roos rather in the Derby goal. Roos in all orange today. Strides forward a couple of paces and then sends it downfield with his right foot. Derby players after it. Headed clear by Roberts. Picked up though again by Derby County. We're starting to just look a little bit more as if they've got some intent. But the cross in the end has a little bit too much on it. Goes behind for a goal kick to be taken by Etheridge. So yet to see anything on goal in anger at all from either of these two teams. As I say, I'll try and keep you up to date with the what's going on elsewhere in the Championship. An important goal for Watford to conceal their promotion today. They've gone ahead against Millwall. Barnsley are ahead against Rotherham, which is good news for Derby County. And Blackburn are ahead against home to Huddersfield. Yet to see a goal in our game though. Derby against Birmingham. And again, another free kick. Referee blows up for another challenge there. This time it's on Nathan Byrne. He picks himself up. It'll be a free kick to be taken by Kellerus, who comes out of his goal about 10 paces to take this on the edge of his own penalty area. On the stats machine I've got, it says 1 attempt on goal by Birmingham, but I can't think what that is. I don't think there has been, to be honest. That's a mistake. It was a blocked shot. Yeah, so it wasn't actually anything that troubled Kellerus in the Derby goal. This game really hasn't taken any shape at all just yet. It's very early days in this game at Pride Park, but Wayne Rooney stroking his beard, looking a little bit nervous because Derby County have got men on their shoulders in this relegation fight and need some points today to try and make things a little bit more easy for themselves as they go through the remaining fixtures of this season. Birmingham City should be safe this time, but they would like some points on the board too if they can. But at the moment we've yet to see a shot trouble either keeper. We're 14 minutes into this one. It's been stop-start with the referee having the whistle in his mouth far too much. It's Derby County 0, Birmingham City 0. Do those updates for our other services as the ball's up and under, as Eddie Waring would have said in the old rugby league parlance. It's kind of lobbed up in the end and claimed by Kellerus, who bowls it out onto the by Etheridge, sorry, bowls it out onto the left-hand side. Going to be a throw-in to be taken on that side now, but a disappointing start to this one. Can be the case when you've got so much riding on these games that it ends up being a little bit scrappy. Birmingham City, no, I think if they win today, they would be safe. I think they will be anyway, but they would be safe if they won today. Whereas Derby County still got a little bit of sweating to do. 3 points today for them would be mighty handy as they go through the remainder of their season. Go through the remaining fixtures for each team as in just a second, but Derby County have a free kick on the far side. Some of the big men from the back coming forward for this one. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be Martin Waghorn to send this one into the area. He's lining up with his left peg to swing it in towards the keeper. 2 men in the wall, and it is Waghorn who strikes it towards the penalty area. A few bodies go down inside the box, but it's still not been cleared by Birmingham City. In the end, it's probably going to go down that one as a blocked shot, but it's been stabbed away by the Birmingham defence. Played back in towards the penalty area by Derby County, but it's been intercepted there by Birmingham City. So it's getting involved there in the tackles, but Derby County come away with the ball again. Cross comes into the box. It's been collected by a Derby player, but he ends up on his backside and cleared downfield by Birmingham City. More harum-scarum defending there by Birmingham than anything too cultured. I was bigging up their defensive qualities, but it wasn't poised and controlled, that defending. Derby County get the ball long downfield again. Referee blows up for an infringement, and it's going to be a free kick inside their own area for Birmingham City. Ball's out onto the left-hand side. Picked up by Birmingham City, who, again, the referee blows his whistle, stops it. And that's been the tale of the tape so far in this game. 17.5 minutes gone. You're listening to unofficial off-tube studio-based commentary of this game in the Championship, and it has been a stop-start affair. Not a huge amount of quality. Certainly not a game for the purists. ball is now with Derby County. Lofted downfield, long clearance by keeper Kellerus. Man goes down inside the box and picks himself up there, does Kazim Richards. Gets nothing for his trouble. Gone all the way through for a goal kick to Birmingham City. Derby County ought to play the goal kick short and send it out onto the left-hand side. Birmingham City, Pedersen plays it back into Harley Dean. Now out onto the right-hand side where Max Collin invited to stride forward a little bit. Gets to the halfway line, but he's just obstructed by a challenge there from Martin Waghorn. Ball's played forward and collected by Derby County, but it's been, again, referee whistle in his mouth. Ball played over the top from the right-hand side. Judged offside and was offside on the replay. Only just. The referee whistled to his mouth, blows up for that challenge. Mark Roberts sending that ball forward. 19 minutes gone, yet to see anything of any note really to tell you about, to be honest. Has been very stop-start. Ball, that pretty much sums it all up. Goal kick goes straight out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Ball's played forward by Birmingham City. Comes out again for a throw-in on this near side to the I hesitate to call them the Blues these days because they're wearing green tops and white shorts, but the Blues of Birmingham on their way down the right-hand side. Played out onto the near side. Tackle comes in. And it's going to be a throw-in to Derby County deep inside their own half. Buchanan. Again, wipes the ball on his shirt, so he's going to try and send this long. He's quite close to the corner flag. Sends it about halfway along the touchline towards the halfway line. It's cleared away again by Derby County, intercepted by Roberts on the halfway line, then hooked clear by Derby County. Another up and under. It's long ball stuff from Derby at the moment. But Buchanan wrestles the ball off him, gets away, and then wins the free kick, I think. That's Kazim Richards. Do apologise. Roberts is the man penalised. It's a little bit 50-50 there. There's tugging the shirts from both of them. In the end, Kazim Richards did get away from Roberts, but unfairly, according to referee Robert Jones. Nearly 21 minutes gone. Mark Roberts still declaring his innocence to the referee. An opportunity now again for Derby County to try and get good ball into the box. It's Martin Waghorn and Tom Lawrence over the ball. This might favour Lawrence. It's on the other side. Similar position to the free kick that we just saw a few minutes ago on the other side that was taken by Waghorn, but Lawrence would be the man swinging in towards goal with his right peg. Waghorn runs in, he goes back, and then it is taken by Lawrence, but it's overhit and easily claimed in the end by Neil Etheridge, who bowls it out quickly onto the left-hand side. Tries to get Pedersen going, but just a little tackle comes in, and it's going to be a throw-in on that far side to Derby County. Idea was right with the free kick, just overhit. Could have done with the 6 yards off it. Ball's on the right hand side with Derby County. It's tried to play it through, but it's been overhit again, and that's going to be a goal kick. And it's just a succession of these little stoppages. There's just nothing happening, but neither side can stick their foot on the ball and create any sort of cultured possession or any sort of momentum in this game. Passes going astray, little niggly free kicks. Nothing doing for either side so far at Pride Park. 22 minutes gone. It's Derby County there with the ball, trying to send it long down the left-hand side. Intercepted by Derby County. Again, long ball straight back, all the way through, almost to the keeper, but collected on the left-hand side by Pedersen. He sends it downfield with his left peg. Picked up by Birmingham, but that pass goes astray and out for a throw-in on the far side. 3 points today would do Wayne Rooney's sleep patterns, etc. His stress levels are the world of good. Looking at what they've got left here, obviously Birmingham today, and then just 2 games to play after that. Swansea City away, and then they play relegation rivals Sheffield Wednesday on the final game of the season on the 8th of May. They'd like to get their survival secure by then, because anything can happen on those final matches of the season, as we've seen year after year. Ball's just bobbling around in the middle of the park at the moment. In the end, Birmingham City get the ball down, but 2 Derby players sandwich Kazim Richards, and ball ends up going through to Kelleroos. Still with Birmingham City though in the left back position. Pedersen lofts it forward to the halfway line. Head tennis in the centre circle. In the end, brought down by Birmingham City. Pass goes astray again though and goes out for a throw in on this near side. This is ugly football. This is awful. It really is terrible stuff. They can't string passes together. They can't find their men. They're little niggly fouls, as I say, and it's just not pretty on the eye at all. So far though, 0-0. Derby would probably be quite happy with that point, as Buchanan takes the throw-in on this near side. It's Roberts who sends it clear with his left peg, straight back to where Buchanan had taken the throw-in in the first place. So he wipes it on his shirt and prepares to take it again as we approach the 25th minute mark. Buchanan lofts it forward down the left-hand side, tucked back inside by Derby County, but cleared away by Roberts again to the halfway line. Derby County then lofted it straight through, and it's collected inside the Birmingham penalty area by Neil Etheridge. Two block shots, that's all we've had so far, and I don't think they could really be described as shots. It's pretty ugly stuff at Pride Park at the moment. Derby 0, Birmingham 0. Neither side able to really get any kind of momentum in this game at all. Passes going astray, a succession of free kicks, and we've seen just 2 shots towards goal. I wouldn't even say they were really shots either. They're going down as block shots from either side, but not moments that are going to live long in the memory. At the moment, quality missing, goals are missing. Derby County probably the happier of the 2 sides to still be in this game and still be on their way towards very vital point or points. Derby 0, Birmingham City 0. Ball's out for a throw-in on the far side. I could do this on a little, just say, oh, a bit of head tennis, out for a throw-in, free kick, bit of head tennis, out for a throw-in, free kick, because that's basically, I could just put that on a loop and go down the shops, or go, well, I was going to say go down the pub, but you can't really do that just yet. I'll sit outside the pub. It's Derby County with the throw-in on the far side, played forward, collected by the Birmingham City defence, but it's just up and under stuff. Edge of the penalty area, headed on by a Birmingham player, but straight through to the keeper. Djukovic couldn't get that down, or couldn't control it. And both sides are playing very similar tactics of just lofting the ball towards their opponent's penalty area, hoping that you can feed off the scraps. 27 minutes gone. Seeing the replay there of the offside decision from earlier. It was offside. Jonathan Lecco on that left-hand side. Ball's played forward again by Derby County. Comes off a Birmingham head this time, and a bit of a scramble towards the touchline to get that retrieve from being a corner kick. Played downfield. Birmingham City pick up the second ball on the left-hand side. Pedersen tries to stab it forward towards Jutkovic. Still with Birmingham City. In the end, it's been given as a free kick. A throw-in, I think, actually on that far side. Jutkovic is just not getting any kind of service at the moment. Coming towards him as at pace or aerially, it's always a 50-50 ball. Derby have the ball now on the halfway line. Plays it back into the into defence. Matthew Clark and George Edmondson combined passes, and then lofted forward towards the edge of the penalty area. Headed clear by Harley Dean. Back into the midfield for Derby County. Stabbed forward. Back into defence again, and all the way back to the keeper now. Keller-Roos then plays it out onto the left-hand side. Derby just getting a little bit more possession at the moment. Craig Forsyth coming forward across the halfway line. He's got Buchanan outside of him. It's Birmingham City get the foot in, and in the end it's going to be a throw-in on this near side to Birmingham. Coming up towards the half an hour mark in this game. And it's certainly not a first half hour that's going to live long in the memory. But if you're Derby County and you're looking at the league table and you're looking at how you can survive in this league, then maybe a first half an hour of little or no incident isn't the worst thing in the world. Played out onto the left-hand side where Seddon plays it back into defence. Back into the midfield where Sunic picks up the ball for Birmingham City. Stabs it forward to the edge of the D, but it comes off a Derby player. And it's launched downfield, but picked up comfortably by the Birmingham City defence. And now it's out onto the right-hand side for Max Collin. Ball's played forward, long ball, and it goes out for a goal kick. I do apologise, but there's only a certain amount of ways I can describe a pass going astray. Wayne Rooney takes a slug of water. And the ball's with Derby County. Halfway line, headed cleared by Birmingham City. Back into the Derby defence, but the referee blows up for a free kick. Yet to see a shot on target in this game. And coming forward from the back, Mark Roberts is up. Harley Dean's up there as well. It's going to be Max Collin to take the free kick. He launches it towards the penalty area. Headed away by Derby. And in the end it's hoisted clear by Jonathan Lecco. Down the left-hand side come Birmingham again. Shepherded out though of play. Goes behind for a goal kick. Graham Shinney trying to get forward down that left-hand channel. Easily dealt with though in the end. One apiece if you missed it. Liverpool against Newcastle earlier on in the Premier League. Very late goal for the Toon Army. And they should be safe for another season in the top tier as a result of that point, you'd think. So far, Brentford picked up a win earlier on against Bournemouth, 1-0 away. Barnsley leading Rotherham by a goal to nil. Blackburn 2-0 up against Huddersfield. Cardiff are 1-0 up against Wickham. Goalless in Coventry against Preston. Goalless Derby against Birmingham, as you know. Middlesbrough 1-0 up against Sheffield Wednesday, which is good news for Derby County. Stoke City are a goal up away at Forest. Norwich a goal up away at QPR, and Watford 1-0 up at home to Millwall. So as things stand, if everything stayed the same, Norwich would be on 93 points. They're already up, aren't they? But Watford would be back in the Premier League. Kelarus drops onto the cross there. I've gone off talking about the football because there's absolutely nothing happening. There's nothing to tell you. Kelarus launches the goal kick downfield out of his hands, headed clear by Roberts at the back. Some tough challenges going in around about the halfway line. Referee deems one of them to be too tough and gives the free kick to Derby County. So at the moment, Derby with this point would be on to 44 with 2 games left. Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday beneath them are both losing, so it's not the worst thing in the world for Derby County to be involved in a game where absolutely nothing happens and they get a point and their nearest rivals lose. Ball's lofted towards the edge of the Birmingham City penalty area. Headed back in by Derby County. Headed away by Birmingham City. Headed back in by Derby County. Picked up nearly there by Kazim Richards, but he couldn't quite bring it down. And in the end, Neil Etheridge comes out and claims the ball. Still to see a shot on target at Pride Park, and Derby County with the happier of the two sides. Looking elsewhere in the Championship, both Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday are losing at the moment, so Derby County being involved in a fairly nondescript first 35 minutes isn't the worst thing in the world for Wayne Rooney's side. Both sides struggling for any momentum, any kind of possession of any length in this game, and at the moment it's long balls, loads of throw-ins and loads of free kicks. Nothing happening. Derby County 0, Birmingham City 0. Ball's on the left hand side. Oh, we got the opening goal of the game. Got the opening goal of the game, and it is Kazim Richards that has converted. Easy as you like, and Derby County are ahead in this match. Came from absolutely nowhere, and Derby County, Kazim Richards has slotted home from about 2 yards out, and Derby County have taken the lead with the first shot on target in the match. Good play down the left-hand side by Derby County. Ball played into the 6-yard box, and he may have been 4 yards out. It was Buchanan who had the ball down the left-hand side. And it's been slotted home for the opening goal of the game. Wayne Rooney absolutely delighted on the touchline. Derby County opening their account today. They've not been blessed with loads of goals in recent weeks. Kazim Richards doing his job, opening the scoring. Derby County taking the lead in the 36th minute. Birmingham City coming forward, but ball breaks and goes clear on the far side. That is a massive goal for Derby County. Really is a huge goal. Huge moment in this championship season for them. Massive goal at Pride Park, and it's come to the home side. Derby County, Buchanan breaking clear down the left-hand side, slotted the ball across the 6-yard box, and from 4 yards out, Kazim Richards was there on hand to just slot it home as easy as you like from about 4 yards out. And Wayne Rooney punching the air on the touchline. It shows what it means to him that Derby have taken the lead in this important game. We've got about 7 minutes left of this first half now. Nothing happening at all in the remainder of this first half. But Derby County have landed the all-important punch. It's Derby County 1, Birmingham City 0. Massive, massive moment. Can Derby County, though, hold on until the break? They've got a throw in Birmingham City on this near side. It's launched into the penalty area, and it just breaks and bobbles, and it's cleared away by Derby County at the near post and goes out for a throw. Kelarus, though, was just a little bit slow off his line. He gets a couple of pats on the back there. In the end, the defender in front of him, couldn't see who it was, just it was Buchanan, actually, decided to hoof it clear. Better be safe than sorry. Corner kick to Birmingham City on this near side. Sent in, and it's just gone straight onto the roof of the net. Derby County 1, Birmingham City 0. It's just tipped over actually by Kelarus that time. Just under 5 minutes left of this first half. Derby County 1, Birmingham City 0. This would be massive for the Rams. It would take them to 46 points. So there'd be 6 clear of Sheffield Wednesday, who have got an equaliser, by the way. And they're on level terms there. That point would take them above Rotherham. Rotherham, though, having played 2 games less than everybody else because of COVID earlier on in the season. That's balls played in by Birmingham City, headed clear by Derby County. Going to be a throw-in on this near side to Birmingham. Trying to work out. So Derby would be... Well, Sheffield Wednesday would only be able to catch them. And the goal differences are roughly the same. So that would be... that end of season game would still be relevant if Sheffield Wednesday could win their next game. And Rotherham, of course, have 2 more games to play. So it certainly wouldn't make Derby safe, but this win would, I think... I mean, I watched Rotherham the other day, and they weren't particularly sparkling. So this win would go a long way, I think, towards Derby County staying in this division. Just that one shot on goal we've seen in this game. And it's gone into the back of the net for Martin Waghorn. Plenty of fouls, had 16 fouls in this first half. Out comes Kelarus, though, to take a free kick about 10 yards outside of his penalty area. Sends it forward as the shadows lengthen across towards the centre circle. Headed clear by Birmingham City, but picked up by Buchanan. Just dinked towards the edge of the penalty area. Difficult ball, that one. It's been picked up again by Derby County. Referee, though, seen something going on. Bit of a push in the back, potentially. And it's going to be a free kick to Birmingham City. Kazim Richards there, just again, looking a little bit cross with the decision. There was a huge amount in it. Just in the replay of the goal there, beautiful little ball from Buchanan on the left-hand side. Just laid it on a plate for Kazim Richards, who was just between the two defenders, and struck the ball home with his side foot, easy as you like. And it was all made by Buchanan, just putting that ball absolutely on the spot. If Kazim Richards had said to Buchanan prior to him delivering that ball across there, I want it on this blade of grass, well, Buchanan hit that blade of grass and Kazim Richards had the easiest job. You and me would have finished that one quite comfortably. But you have to be in the right place, don't you? And he was. Just over a minute left of this first half. Haven't been too many stoppages. Headed clear by Derby County. Picked up by Waghorn, and he strokes it downfield. It was more of a get-rid ball than anything that was looking for a player. Out comes Etheridge quickly, but his clearance has been picked up again by Derby County. We're starting to grow in confidence in this game. Coming forward down the right-hand side now. Cross comes in towards the near post, and it's cleared away by Birmingham City. And it's back with Derby in defence. Buchanan charging down the left-hand side, just can't quite catch hold of a through ball there. It's going to be a throw into Birmingham City, just inside, well, near to the corner flag on this near side. Roberts launches it downfield towards their halfway line, goes through everybody. And picked up by Clark at the back, and it's turned back towards Kelleroos in the Derby goal. He plays it out onto this left-hand side where Craig Forsyth sends a left-footed ball long downfield, but that's straight into the chest of Roberts, who brings it down and returns the favour by finding Forsyth with a long ball down the near touchline. Throw in to Derby County, just inside their own half. There's just the 1 minute of added time at the end of this first half, so we've had about 20 seconds of that already, so we're nearly at the break. If you want to join me for the second half, then you're more than welcome to. Ball's played down the left channel by Derby County, picked up by Roberts, who sends the ball downfield. Derby have the possession though. Referee allows play to continue there, although that looked like a little bit of a foul. And Birmingham City trying to get something moving down the right hand side. Keeper Kelleroos comes out quickly though and claims that one on the edge of his penalty area. And that's probably it for the first half, and Kelleroos launches it downfield. In fact, the referee doesn't even give him the delight of doing that. He's blown the whistle. We're at half time. Wayne Rooney walks down the tunnel with a little bit of a satisfied smile on his face. Not job done though yet. Kazim Richards, the goal scorer, separates the two sides. And I'll see you for the second half in a few moments' time. pass from the left-hand side from Buchanan. Apart from that, nothing to report at all. Hopefully this second half will be better, but if you're a Derby County fan listening to this, the scoreline is all that matters. 1-0 to the Rams at the moment, and in their battle to try and stay in the Championship next year and avoid the drop for the first time in 30 years to the third tier of English football. That could be a hugely important goal. Just about to get back underway for the second half. In this second half, Derby County in the white shirts kicking from left to right. Shot from range there from Kazim Richards on the turn. Goes harmlessly over the top of the crossbar. Certainly not done and dusted yet this game. Derby County have a habit of conceding in the second half. 49%, nearly half of their goals that they've conceded this season have come after the 60th minute in matches. And Lee Bowyer's side have got plenty of confidence at the moment. Seddon has come off for Sanchez in the Birmingham team. So even Sanchez has come on at the break. I think that's the only change. I didn't really see Seddon at all in that first half, so Lee Bowyer looking for some impact from his substitute, Ivan Sanchez, onto the park for this second half. I'll run you through the two teams. Derby County, Kelleroos in goal. It's Forsyth, Clark, Edmondson and Byrne across the back four. Shinney and Knight at the base of their midfield will be Buchanan, Lawrence, Waghorn behind Kazim Richards in attack. For Birmingham City, it's Etheridge in goal, Collam, Roberts, Dean and Pedersen the back line. Gardner and Sunic in the midfield with Lecco, McGree, Sanchez now and Djukovic in attack for the Blues, who are in green in this game. Derby County have the ball inside their own penalty area, showing no signs of any urgency. Kelleroos there, waiting for Djukovic to try and narrow him down before he picked the ball up. A bit too early to be playing keep ball and running the clock down. As we are 2 minutes into the second half of this game. Pedersen for Birmingham sends the ball down the left-hand channel. Hooked out of play into the, I was going to say into the crowds, but there isn't a crowd, but Graham Shinney getting across there to do the defending. Under 2.5 goals has landed in 17 of 19 home games for Derby County this season. So it's not been a venue which has produced goal fests by any means. And certainly that first half was not conducive to a goal fest, with only the one shot on goal. And that resulted in that goal that stuck Derby ahead in this game. The one thing that Wayne Rooney will be happy with, that in their last 4 games they've lost all 4. They've conceded before half-time in each of those. So to keep a clean sheet in the first half is something which she'll be pretty happy with. As Derby try and get something moving down this right-hand touchline. Ball's broken away though, and Birmingham City try and collect possession on the halfway line. Cleared away by Matthew Clark, and back now with Harley Dean at the back for Derby County. Across to Roberts, and then Gary Gardner comes back and prods the ball forward towards the halfway line. Riley McGree. Back to Harley Dean. Out onto this left-hand side to Pedersen. But Derby County get a foot in and bring the ball away themselves on the halfway line. Referee, though, has to blow up for a challenge there on Jason Knight. And it'll be a Derby free kick just inside of their own half. I'll try and keep you posted on the goals elsewhere in the Championship, because obviously it's a pretty important time of the season in terms of what's happening elsewhere. At the moment, Derby County, they wouldn't be safe with 3 points today, but it would mean that Rotherham would have to win all of their games to haul them back in, which isn't particularly likely, I don't think. Ball's coming down the left-hand side. Derby attacking with a little bit of intent into the penalty area. Tackle comes in from Roberts. And Birmingham able to bring the ball away. Sunic. Sanchez with the ball just inside the Derby half. Back to Sunic. Now out onto the right-hand side to Lecco. Goes down that channel. Lecco can't quite bring it. Oh, he does haul it back in. Does well in the end. But he gives away the free kick as Craig Forsyth is sent tumbling in his efforts to try and keep that ball in. Middlesbrough one apiece with Sheffield Wednesday in the other relegation battle. And Rotherham a goal down at Barnsley. Blackburn now 2-0 up at home to Huddersfield. Cardiff 1-0 at home to Wycombe. And Coventry, Preston is goalless. And Stoke 1-0 up away at Nottingham Forest. Watford still 1-0 against Millwall. That's a result that I think, if that stays the same, Watford will be playing Premier League football again next season. At Pride Park, it's Derby 1, Birmingham 0. You're listening to unofficial off-tube studio-based commentary on this game. As Derby trying to get an attack going down the right-hand side. Jason Knight gets the ball into the penalty area. Keeper comes out. Has he brought Waghorn down? Referee says no. Honestly, it's offside anyway, so that would mean that it's not given. But Waghorn was going through on goal there. Let's see this again. Ball's played in from the right-hand side, just hooked in, and Waghorn is just offside. When the ball comes in, defence doesn't deal with it. And I reckon that might, if that hadn't been already a whistle blown, that might have been an interesting penalty decision. It was effectively a dead ball by the time it got through to Waghorn. Going to see another change here for Birmingham City. And it's Halilovic who is coming on to replace Riley McGree. So Alan Halilovic comes on to join the attack for Birmingham City. So 2 changes they've made now. So I'll just check that because they've just put a different graphic up on the screen. Oh, they were just confirming the Sanchez substitution from earlier. Derby County down the right-hand side, cross comes in, but easily claimed by Neil Etheridge, who bowls it out onto the right-hand Stabbed forward by Shinnie, but picked up by Birmingham City, but illegally, according to referee Robert Jones. Tom Lawrence bundled over. It's going to be a free kick to Derby County. It's about 35 yards out, I guess, this free kick. It's not shooting range by any means. It's going to be Lawrence and Waghorn that are over the ball. This is, I think, a chip into the penalty area. Men forward, try and get on the end of this. It's going to be Waghorn that takes it, and he's played it straight into the hands of Neil Etheridge there. Comfortable for the Birmingham City keeper. Derby have this little routine between Lawrence and Waghorn. Whoever isn't taking it feigns to go to kick it, then balks out, and then the other one takes it. It's a bit predictable after you've seen it 3 or 4 times in a game. Ball's out on this near side. Throw into Birmingham City. 55 minutes gone in this game. Blackburn extend their lead. They're now 3-0 up at home to Huddersfield. But it's really the for this game, it's the 2 matches that involve Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday that matter most to these 2 teams. As I say, Birmingham City are pretty much okay, I think, as far as they're concerned. As I say, Sheffield Wednesday would need to win all remaining games. Sorry, Rotherham would need to win all their remaining games to haul back Birmingham City as it stands at the moment. Derby getting 3 points today would make a big difference, with Sheffield Wednesday at the moment only getting 1 point for 1-1 away at Borough. And Rotherham still a goal down at South Yorkshire rivals Barnsley. Just 13 miles, I think, between those 2 places. So that's definitely a South Yorkshire derby there. At the moment, Barnsley getting the better of it. Birmingham City have the ball on the halfway line. It's the substitute, Sanchez, that is on the far side. Gets the cross in. Oh, it bobbles down. There's going to be a shot there. It was cleared away by somebody. I'm not sure who got the final touch to that. Might have been Goodmanson. Birmingham City still with the ball on the left-hand side. A lot going on there in the middle of the penalty area. See the replay to see exactly what happened there. But ball's down the right-hand side. Max Collin gets the ball across. It falls for Pedersen, who has a strike, and it's blocked inside the penalty area. He went to side foot it. And a tumbling Derby player managed to get the ball away. I think it was Matthew Clark there that got the final block in. Blackburn 4, Huddersfield 0. Elsewhere in the Championship. Birmingham with the ball again. Just starting to just turn the screw a little bit at the moment, Birmingham, possession-wise. So give the ball away there to Derby County. Now Derby County able to break away. Got men committed to this attack. It's 3 against 3 at the back. Just forced a little bit wide, so it allows a few Birmingham players to come back and join the defence. Still with Derby County though. Lawrence plays it out onto this near side. Goes back across into the middle. Shot from range, and the shot goes wide. There's a disappointing end there to a promising attack there for Derby County. Derby County still holding on to the lead at Pride Park, but Birmingham City have had the better of the first 15 minutes of this second half, starting to string a few attacks together. And just a few moments ago, we saw Christian Pedersen from the edge of the penalty area. His shot was blocked by Matthew Clark, and Derby County just living on their wits at the moment at the back. And they're going to do well to hold on if they continue to defend like they are doing. It's still Derby County 1, Birmingham City 0. Balls with Birmingham out on the right-hand side. Ball's played in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, and Keller-Roos didn't look particularly confident coming for that. We'll see that again. Keller-Roos is just dropped it there. Djukovic was not far away. He's gone behind for a corner. Ball's out with Birmingham on the right-hand side. Everybody back for Derby. Cross comes in. It's headed clear, but it's been picked up on the edge of the penalty area by Sunic. He's got Sanchez outside of him. Sanchez twists and turns and tries to get to the byline. Good defending by Max Collin. Sanchez still with it though, and Sanchez able to get the ball into the penalty area. Scuffs his cross. It's cleared away by Derby. This is going to be a long 29 minutes, I think, for Derby County if they continue to play like they are doing. Ball's out onto the left-hand side. Pedersen gets the cross in. Tumble of men on the edge of the 6-yard box. Cleared away by Derby. This is harem-scarum stuff. Clark's gone down clutching his left ankle there inside the penalty area. Now Blackburn 5, Huddersfield 0. A bit of a mauling for another Yorkshire team. Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday at the moment drawing. Rotherham losing. Derby County winning. Ball is in the back of the net and we've got the equaliser. And it was only a matter of time. Derby County was sitting back. They were waiting for it to come, and it's Lukas Djukovic. He extends his run, now 9 goals in 16 games for Djukovic, and it's back on level terms. It's one apiece at Pride Park. It had to be said, the equaliser was coming, and it's come to Lukas Djukovic. He scored more goals against Derby County than any other English side, and that's now 9 in 16 games against the Rams. Djukovic arriving with his head just inside the 6-yard box, and Derby County, they had been sitting back. They had been starting to drop deep. They were inviting Birmingham onto them, trying to protect that goal lead, and it hasn't lasted too long. Djukovic has levelled things. It's Derby County 1, Birmingham City 1. It was just starting to feel like it was going to change. And there's another one for the stats book. Another one, a goal conceded just after the 60th minute. Derby County just sitting back, allowing Birmingham to come at them. And that was never going to be a particularly clever plan. Lukas Djukovic with the equaliser. Derby 1, Birmingham 1. You're listening to an official off-tube studio-based commentary of this game in the Championship. Derby County thought they were heading to 3 points. Maybe started thinking about it a little bit too much. And now Birmingham coming forward down the left-hand side again with Sanchez. Gets the ball onto his right foot. Played across to the edge of the penalty area. Shot comes in, blocked by Derby. Still not cleared by the Rams. It's cleared now. Birmingham pick up the loose ball again though. Pedersen. Out to Sanchez again on this left-hand side. Tumbling tackle. Derby County with Nathan Byrne pick up the free kick. Wayne Rooney having a chat with his backroom staff over a notepad and pen, trying to work out how they can get themselves back into this game. Obviously they're in it scoreline wise, but Birmingham have definitely had the better of this second half so far. Even a point though would be hugely beneficial to Derby County's efforts. Header clear by Birmingham City. Picked up by Derby again though, and they come forward. Nice ball through the middle, looking for Kazim Richards. Free kick because he was pushed in the back. A chance for Derby to A, have a little bit of a breather in this game, and B, hopefully get some quality ball into the Birmingham City penalty area. Tom Lawrence places the ball down. Again, it's not a shooting range, this one. This is again another clip into the penalty area. It's very straight. It's about as central as you could get, and probably about 35 yards out. Lawrence steps up. He shoots for goal. He dropped before Etheridge, who managed to catch the ball cleanly. Ambitious effort there from Lawrence, but he struck it nicely. Going to be a throw-in to Birmingham City on this near side, just inside their own half. One apiece. Lee Bowyer be happy with the way his team have responded after the break. And it's Sunic for Birmingham now in the centre circle. Passes it out onto the right-hand side for Collin. Sunic gets the ball back. Squat figure, his shoulders low to the ground. Collin balks back again, and Birmingham just playing some triangles on the right-hand side. Plays through the channel towards the byline. Still with Birmingham City. Just checked off on the far side by a tackle by Craig Forsyth. It'll be a throw into Birmingham City on that far side. And if they stay true to the plans that have been played for both sides, it'll be the long throw of Matthew Clark that will launch this one into the penalty area. Wayne Rooney looking a little bit concerned, it has to be said, as he strokes his beard on the touchline. He knows there's a bit of a fair chunk of time left in this game, and Birmingham City are looking the better of the two teams. Yet to make a change. Rooney, ball's played across the 6-yard box, and it's well dealt with in the end by Kelleroos. But Derby do look a little bit shaky, it has to be said, at the back. That was a nice ball just inside the full back and played across the 6-yard box, and Kelleroos had to claim it. Ball's played downfield by Roos, and it's been picked up though by Birmingham again, and it's getting a little bit too predictable this in terms of Wayne Rooney and his Derby plans, because Birmingham are bossing possession at the moment, and they're doing it in areas where they can hurt Derby. Good play by Craig Forsyth, cleans up at the left full-back position, but his clearance goes straight to a Birmingham player, and Birmingham coming forward down the right again. If Derby sit like this for the remaining 23 minutes of this game, 22 minutes now as the clock ticks over, they're asking for trouble. Ball still with Birmingham on that far side, but Derby do get a foot in. One back by Craig Forsyth, and he wins the throw as well. About midway into the Derby half. Preston take the lead away at Coventry. Forsyth launches the ball forward to the halfway line. It comes off the head though of a Birmingham player, and it goes out to on that far side. Will be a Birmingham throw actually. Steve McLaren retires from his vantage point on the balcony. Down the right hand side come Birmingham again. Just forced back though that time to Jonathan Lecco, but then it's played now out onto this left hand side. Pedersen plays the ball out to Sanchez. Sanchez loses out though, ends up on his knees, and it'll be a throw into Derby County. It's a much better second half this. First half was dreadful. Just that one moment of quality from Buchanan on the left hand side, sending the ball across to Kazim Richards for the simplest of finishes. This is a much better second half. Birmingham have woken up score the equaliser with Djukovic. And are now pushing to try and get the winner, which would really damage Derby's hopes this championship season. Having said that, while the teams below them are losing, they could effectively stay in the championship, not by default because they've already got the points on the board, but they could not win another game and stay in the championship. That's over to you, Rotherham, really, and Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday still drawing one apiece at Borough. Rotherham still losing by that solitary goal in Barnsley. Derby 1, Birmingham 1. In this game that I'm bringing you unofficial off-tube studio-based commentary on. That's Shadow now, pretty much halfway across the ground as Derby battle for the ball inside the Birmingham half. It's lofted forward. Derby pick it up with Lawrence. Played back and then out onto the right-hand side. Good play by Byrne, who tries to get to the byline. Gets his cross in, but it's cleared away by Harley Dean. Sunic was in there as well to get the ball away, but Derby County now having a little bit of a spell where they're able to pass the ball about. 19 minutes left in this game. Ball's lofted in towards the edge of the penalty area. Just goes over everybody though. And that's going to be easy for Etheridge to claim that. Going to see another change. It's going to be the first change for Wayne Rooney's side. Two substitutes look as if they're about to be brought on by the Rams. But Birmingham have the ball. They can't come on whilst the play's in play. But robbed by Derby County. Now Derby have the chance to come away with the ball. Have the ball in the centre circle, but actually going backwards rather than forwards. Still have possession. Comes out onto this near side. Byrne sends it down the touchline. Halilovic is back there defending. Throw into Derby County on this near side. Don't think they've made the changes yet. In fact, I know they haven't. With Derby now, with Byrne. Gets the cross in towards the near post. Hooked away by Sunic. Going to be a throw in again to Derby County on this near side. This is, well, every moment matters at the moment. 18 minutes left in this championship season. Or in this, in this championship game, and 2 more matches after this. Derby clinging on for dear life. Can they get another goal to try and get 3 very important points? In the penalty area. Goes for the overhead kick. That was Waghorn with that attempt, but it's been cleared away by Birmingham City. Absolutely hoofed downfield in the end. Picked up, though, at the back by Goodmanson. It's turned back to Kelleroos in the Derby goal. Ball's played downfield. Edge of the penalty area. It's played away though by Sunic, and then it's brought down by him, and now he's got Derby Birmingham going forward, but intercepted again by Derby County. Good play by them defensively. Rooney hasn't made the change, and probably after seeing the last 2 minutes of this game he might resist it, because Derby County have just somehow got a bit of a second wind in this fixture. Birmingham were absolutely bossing it, but Derby just had a little bit more possession in the last couple of minutes. Birmingham do have the ball though at the moment, with Sunic just inside of his own half. He goes across the halfway line. Get towards the byline, played in dangerously. Oh, it's gone to the back post. Hits the post, I think, there. It's turning it back in. I think it's hit the post. It's come away from the Derby goal. And it was Halilovic arriving at the back post there. I think Djukovic might have been offside anyway. Flag hadn't gone up though on that far side. Sunic puts the ball in. Halilovic hits the post. I think you might see the changes now. Birds come on for Derby. Let's try and... I think Buchanan's gone off as well. And Sibley's on. So Buchanan's off. Max Bird comes on. We're seeing a change for Birmingham as well. Lecco is coming off for Birmingham, and he's been replaced by Amari Miller. When you get to this stage of this season, these last 15 minutes count a lot for Derby County. They've been hauled back in this game by that Jutkiewicz goal in the second half. Starting to grow back into the fixture though, and Wayne Rooney's made a couple of changes to try and stabilise their efforts. And with about 14 and a half minutes left of this fixture, another goal now for Derby would pretty much, it wouldn't mathematically, but it would pretty much cement their place in the Championship for next season. This is a big quarter of an hour for Wayne Rooney's Rams. It's Derby County 1, Birmingham City 1. I'll confirm the exact substitutions. I think I've got them as they were happening, but I'll just confirm them in a second after I've just posted this update onto our systems. There's 75 minutes gone, and this season could take a bit of a twist or a turn yet in the remaining quarter of an hour. Let's have a look and see if the substitutions have been updated on my system. Gardner has come off for San Jose for Birmingham City. So we've got the three changes for Birmingham so far. Seddon off, McGree off and Gardner off, replaced by Sanchez, Halilovic and San Jose. They all happened before the goal came in for Birmingham though. Yet to get the update on the Derby County changes. But I know Sibley's on and Bird is on. And Buchanan definitely came off. I didn't see who the other person off for Derby was though. Got 12 and a half minutes left. An official off-tube studio-based commentary of this game in the Championship. Derby 1, Birmingham City 1. Rotherham still a goal down at Barnsley. Sheffield Wednesday still one apiece at Borough. But that might change in just a second. Just getting a news that Borough may be about to go back ahead in that game, and that would make Derby's point look even better if they can hang on. Goal confirmed, Middlesbrough ahead 2-1 against Wednesday. Derby 1, Birmingham 1. Goal kick taken by Etheridge, hits it downfield. The green shirts of Birmingham don't get on the end of it, headed away by Derby County, but picked up on that far side by Max Collin. Sends it, lofts it down the right touchline. Looking for Amari Miller. Going to be a throw-in on that far side. Collin comes forward quickly to take it. Sign of urgency from Birmingham as well. I think they sense they can get all 3 points. Cross comes in, claimed by Kelleros very easily in the end as Jutkiewicz was bearing down on him. Middlesbrough 2-1 up, confirmed against Sheffield Wednesday. Waghorn complaining to the referee. Robert Jones, as he's penalised there for backing into a defender. Derby coming forward down the right hand side. Cross comes in, headed clear by Birmingham. Going to be a Derby throw though, I think, on that far side. In fact, it didn't come off the head of anybody. It's gone straight out of play for a Birmingham City throw alongside their own penalty area. Birmingham taking quite a while to take this throw in. Referee wants to stick a rocket at them. Derby, however, won't be bothered really if they time waste. Depends how Wayne Rooney looks at this really. Does he look at this at 1-1 and think 10 minutes left? This is our chance to get 3 points and really nail down a marker for Championship football next season? Or does he think, is he a glasses half empty man and thinks we can't go for it too much because Birmingham might pick us off and we'll be no better off? You can be a hero or a zero as a manager in this kind of situation. Ball's played forward by Derby, but it's been picked up by Birmingham City on this left-hand side. Just overhit though the ball there. It's going to be shepherded behind for a goal kick. And there goes another 20 seconds or so of this game. Just under 9 minutes left of normal time. We haven't had, I can't think of any stoppages in terms of injuries in this second half. A few substitutions. So maybe 1 or 2 minutes added on, but there's going to be no more than that. It's Birmingham playing the ball around inside their own defence. Collar plays it forward to Sunic, who scampers across the halfway line. Ball's played out then onto the left-hand side to Pedersen. Pedersen does well. He beats a couple of players. He's driving towards the penalty area. Pedersen's beaten another one. In the end, there were just too many Derby County players around him, but that was some run by Christian Pedersen. Elsewhere, Grimsby Town have just gone ahead against Oldham. I'm not sure if that saves them from relegation today or not. Anyway, that threat of dropping out of the Football League, Grimsby. But one apiece between Derby and Birmingham. It's a strange old game. It's had couple of moments of obviously excitement with the goals. Had a few other moments in the second half of good football. I'd probably say 75%, 80% of the game has been pretty woeful. But when you've got a lot riding on it, it can be like that. Ismail Sarr's penalty in the 11th minute, still having Watford ahead against Millwall. Birmingham City free kick from this left-hand side. Cross comes in, dangerous cross. It's cleared away by Derby County. It's going to be a throw-in on that far side to Birmingham. That was a lovely ball in. And Harley Dean trying to get on the end of that. Can't believe that he's not steered that somewhere towards goal. Really nice ball in by Halilovic. Throw-in taken on that far side. Birmingham trying Birmingham City's good form continues. Lukas Jutkovic gets another goal against Derby County. It's 10th in 16 games against them. And my goodness, Derby are making hard work of this season. Derby County then have just over 4 minutes left of normal time to try and get something from this game. It's tough on them, really. I mean, they did sit back in this second half, but they've had some moments of their own. Birmingham have just had the edge. And maybe it's the nerves. Maybe it's that knowing that they had the 3 points in the bag. Started to sit back. Equaliser came. And then the winner, well, the second goal for Birmingham could be the winner. Derby 1, Birmingham City 2. Lukas Jutkovic in the 84th minute. Just to confirm, they're going to see some more substitutes now for Derby County as they try and get something from this game. Graham Shinney is going off for them, who is more of a defensive midfielder. And it's and Josviak's coming on as well. They had taken Kazim Richards off. So Jason Knight and Graham Shinney, who are the more defensive midfielders, are off. Josviak has come on. I think it was Patrick Roberts who came on as well, so an attacking substitution. And it has to be, doesn't it? 2.5 minutes left of this game. Goal down. They need to throw the kitchen sink and more at Birmingham City. Is the danger they could concede again themselves. It's going to be a free kick to Birmingham just on the edge of their own D there, as Waghorn, I think, goes sent tumbling. Rooney's appealing to the fourth official. Getting nothing back at all from him. It's when your season's disappointing, when you're hanging on for dear life, you don't want 5 defeats on the bounce. This would be the 5th defeat for Derby County. Again, another goal after the 60th minute in the game. The Bowyer side have confidence because they come off the back of 5 games without defeat into this match. Derby County come into this game with 4 losses, and it's looked like that in terms of the psychology of this second half. Derby County have been wondering about how they're not going to lose rather than how they can win, and Birmingham City have been exactly the opposite. Derby 1, Birmingham 2, and we're entering the final minute of this match. And it's Derby County that are actually defending now on this near side. Pedersen has a throw in, and Birmingham aren't exactly taking it to the corner flag. In fact, they give the ball away, and now Derby have a throw in themselves on this near side, still deep inside their own half. Going to be taken by Kelleros, the keeper. Haven't seen how much time has been added on yet. Probably find out in about 20 seconds time when the clock ticks on to 90. Roos sends the ball forward. Head tennis in the centre circle. Ends up coming down to a Derby County player, but then headed clear by Birmingham City. Derby County can't get out their own half at the moment. Ball's massive up and under.